Greetings and salutations, I am Vader Prime, and welcome. And today we're back in Stellaris. So, let's get straight to it. Let's start up time. Fast forward it a bit. Now we still need the power, because after all, it wouldn't be Stellaris if we didn't have power issues. Well, it wouldn't be our campaign anyway. I want to upgrade our power supplies. So let's just go along and find out what we can clean up. Build more power stations, because we really need them. Why can't we have you? Oh yeah, it needs to be built on a special power place. I'm just going to make everything now just electric.
Incoming transmission.
Ooh. Got a message. Allied flu nations. Star charts for star charts. Oh, and they give us 135 materials. Ah, go on then. Back on you. What are we doing? Cleaning you. Go on there. Build more power. And I really want to know how to go along and build more Geth. I could really do with Geth.
War declared.
Ooh. War has been declared between these people. Oh, so the two ghouls have been declared war. Good for them. More there. See, we have extra power stations, we're just not having much in the way of migration. This is nearly all power. Except for that one that's got food on.
Tile blocker cleared.
Power. But if we take them off our food supply, we lose more. Unactive. I know. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. You don't have any power extra, so it's pointless doing anything there. Well, we're really low on power. Good on food, low on power. Not good. I thought we were having a colony. Oh yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to set up the colony. That should help a bit. Oh, so they've set... Damn. They've decided to set one up here. Oh well. Where's our colony? Because now... Ah, there you are. Colonize that planet. Plonk you there. Let's keep you with that name. So, what we need to do is build out our more defense stations. Because like I say, these people don't want to start getting into a bloody big war with them. Or them boxing me in. Ooh. Can we send the fleet into there? Do they like us north?
Colonization in progress.
Yes. Oh. Where's the fleet gone? No, damn. Crap. I could try to go along and take this area, because that's what we were planning on doing. Yeah, because we've got a pretty big fleet though. I may leave these people to soften them up a bit. Where's our newest construction ship though? Move here. And actually start making some defense stations up. We can afford it for the time being. Oh, it's not within our borders, I thought it was. Ooh, not quite. Ooh, now it is. Yeah, move here. Now that we can actually build defense stations. Let's build one here. So, where was our contact? No, it was here, because we need to get the old... what's it called? The worm in the sun waiting. Monday. No, where was it? Ah, there it is.
Construction complete.
200 days to finish, so let's start researching that. That will continue our Throne of God. The loop thing. How are we for our research? 86 months, 49, 34.
Construction complete.
That's what I still need people to go along and actually do bloody more. Inactive buildings, complete. Complete. For them. What's that one? Oh, that was the one that bugged out on us for a bit. Where are you? Off. You're both up there. Aren't you combining? That's what you need. So I told you to come back and you didn't. Come back up here. Our fleet can move there, and then we can get you two to come forming up again. Hope we can get a bit more excitement into this episode. Merge fleets. Come on, merge fleets. Quicker. Where was that fastest? Jump, merge, merge. Good. What about a homeworld? Let's actually assign you a leader as well. Sublight speed, combat speed, lifespan. Ooh, weapons range. We always could need weapons range. Trade deal duration expired between.
Special project complete.
Our scientists have learned a great deal about the subterranean temple, but some questions remain. A roof opener or operative or whatever, along with the radical altar, suggests it was once a solar calendar, but it's so badly damaged by the earthquake that we cannot be certain. If the builders found particular dates important, we'll never know which ones. We had better luck with the unknown alphabet. It's a debased variant of a better known historic script, not an alien language at all, and we've successfully deciphered it. The temple is dedicated to the waiting worm, or the worm in the waiting. Most of the inscriptions are I can't pronounce that word. Poetic inversion requesting its appearance, or it read in the other direction. Its departure. There is also a body of descriptions describing the operations of the universe, which are more excitable. Archaeologist swears contains reference to advanced field equations, not new to us, but very impressive for a temple of this vintage. We have yet to find a physicist who's prepared to go on record as agreeing that the references are meaningful, though. The temple holds no cosmic secrets or alien weapons, as for now we can tell. But its dark spaces have a distinctive, menacing beauty, and the poetry of the inscriptions of the worm in the waiting becomes fashionable. They are set to be popular music. They are published in collections. Open link to the public. Reserve the temple for academic study. Can't pronounce that. Ooh. What shall we go for? Get more with that one. A research tree option gained. Doctorate strange loop or whatever. Let's go for the judging option. Trade deal has expired between you people and you and us. Ooh. That's good. One of you. Let's have a look here. Because you went first and you came after. So, the Founding has located a small, minimal-powered artificial object broadcasting a Lupin signal at local range only. These sorts of things usually turn out to be escape pods, and this looks like one of those. It's been out there a long time. When the crew cracked it open, carefully observing quarantine procedures, they find ancient remains preserved by the serene pod environment. So far, not unusual. The captain of the founding indicates, however, that they did not expect to find the human words "what was will be, what will be was" dubbed on the wall in bodily fluids of the pod's occupant, who the crew are now wearily referring to as the messenger. They add that these are some equivalent unexpected anomalies. Now what's this?
Situation log updated.
The founding's name is being hailed by the Shihir. Where are you? Of the Republic, this. The Republic. This, despite the fact that it hasn't sent any ID codes we'd recognise, and no ship of that name has ever been commissioned. The Safar commanding officer claims to be Captain Jamil Akbar. Our admiral's name of that is alive. Well, anywhere else? This must be an ambush. We're not taking any chance. Battle stations. Open a channel. Hello. Okay. The captain that appears on our screens is clearly Admiral Ekdar. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm just going to call him Jamil. But a scarred, haunted, decrepit, wrecked edition of Jamil. Face glossy with plasma burns, and older, much older. The bridge is in the background, looks just as scarred and just as decrepit, but the captain's voice is firm and clear. Finally, you are here. I've been waiting so long. My punishment is to die in battle against you. Please end me. I'm sorry. What we've got here. So it's, what happened here? Are you really Jamil? If you want to end it, why wait? A warship is a powerful way to die. What is the loop? Let's finish this then. Or, before I let you go, where you've been? Did you learn anything useful? Let's research. Let's pick you. The loop is what comes first and what comes next. The worm in the waiting, and I suppose the worm is the loop. We say time is a labyrinth. The captain begins to gesture fervently, whatever that is. Then the loop is its monster, or its maker. No, I can't explain it, and you'll know more soon. You did in my past. Weapons locked. What happened here? Maybe I've just gone for this, haven't we? Run for how it ends. The Scuttle is powering weapons. What's this? The captain gains a scar-squint grin. I hoped you asked that. Sending data now. Okay. Battle stations. Let's pause this for a second. Hostile fleet. Oh, so that's the ship. Definitely one we haven't commissioned. Not at all. Where are you? Huh? You're actually within our area. Oh, that's even better. First Fleet. You are to engage. Speed up time. Yeah, trade deal expired. Where's the First Fleet? Come on. It's time that we head in. Lies within Republic space. Yes, we know. Let's go to reading it as a bit. Come on. Hey, you're not attacking anything of ours, are you? Please say you're sitting there. Who's popped off now? Oh, one of our leader people. Oh, well, let's go along and do that other time. While in command of the 6th Fleet, Admiral Paul Myers has learnt to carefully nurse his supplies to significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. Ooh, that took us down. I like him already. First Fleet, where are you, damn? I want to see some pew-pew. Some shooting. Firefights. Shouldn't be much of a fight, I know. Let's get to here. It's only 67.
Construction complete.
Here's the fleet. Engage. Saving. That's definitely pointing in the same direction. Construction, yes, military station has been completed. I'm sorry, little ship, but you're going to be toast soon enough.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, Jimmy is silent in the days that follow. It is no small thing to order your own death, but in time that silence becomes a determination and an almost reckless confidence. So he's no longer with us anymore. Shame. Huh? He's dead, is he actually part of the fleet? Yes! Oh, he was shooting himself! Ooh, I did not notice that. Well, the fleet might as well go back to home. Well, that definitely didn't go very well. Where's the science ship? We must have one somewhere. Oh, level 2 or higher. And our scientists don't have anything level 2 or higher. Damn it. Anybody that do? Research you. Have you there? You can do that research. I don't know what's in this pod. Not much of a pod left, is there, really? Ooh. Now, what we were doing. Well, our borders have definitely increased. Quite a lot, actually, now that our planet is in place. Where is it in place? Oh, no, it's there. Almost. It is taking 8 of our power as well, so we would actually be down more. You are definitely going to just be all power. A little power colony. Construction ship. No, where's the colony gone?
Colony
there it is.
established.
Colony established. Mining station. Construction ship. You're building a military outpost. What we need to.
Building ruined.
Ooh, what's this? Waiting world. It appears this is not the first human settlement on this planet. A number of facilities and residents have been carefully mothballed, whatever. And with a little restoration will serve our new colony well, but all records have been erased. Possibly this was a smuggler's port or a haven for political exiles. Excellent. Make arrangement to restore the buildings. This is too good to be true. Demolition the buildings. No, I'm going to have the buildings. Why get rid of them? We could do with them. Surface. So what do we have? That's a mine. Produces 12. I don't know where you're going.
Construction complete.
Clear. Yes, I know we're bad again. That's just why I'm building loads of power on this planet. Basic power plant. Basic power plant. And there's actually a power plant there. Oh yeah, that's because I've just started building under tubes. And another power plant here. Hopefully that'll help out a bit. We're already clearing you. Clear you as well. Now we're back to 2. Oh yeah, the space station. That'll help as well. Mass drivers. Let's go for defense lasers. Build that. At the moment we are low on resources again, for the least cash-wise. It's not good. I want to also deal with this as well. We do have a 6k fleet. Do I want to go along and have them destroyed though? And you built a weapon station, haven't you yet? Military outpost. That's good. Ooh, messenger possibilities. We've established that the escape pod was the kind of commercially available knockoff common. Available knockoff. Common in the previous phase of galactic civilization. No new technologies or other insights. The remains of the messenger, however, are another matter. It's unremarkably an ancestor or a variant of the human species. Perhaps we have cousins out there. Or perhaps we were subject to genetic manipulation by a precursor race. Our scientist is requesting permission to conduct more extensive research. Let's go along.
Situation log updated.
Research that. I want to know what we've got. I should have sent the fleet there before I sent it anywhere else, shouldn't I? Damn it. You have no territory. Do you have anything useful? Not really. Poop. We do have resources there. Where's the construction ship? Oh, mining stations. Oh, you're really going down. You're way up there, aren't you? Actually, no, I know what I want you to do. Stay here. Do we have any defences here?
Special project complete.
Our scientist has reconstructed the messenger. It's quite impressive, warmly. So, it seems to be considerably more robust and aggressive than our current edition. Or advantageous, one of those. There is some conclusions about whether we were the source species, and the messenger the modified version, or whether the messenger was our ancestor. Our scientist is firmly of the former opinion, that we were once much more of a warrior species, and that some meddling precursor muzzled us genetically. Indeed, they consider the loss of our martial abilities a tragedy. Such a... Oh, why did I have to use long words I can't pronounce? Tragedy, or whatever that is. That they have undergone a retrivial treatment to alter their own physiology to that of the messenger. They insist that this will equip them much better to continue the project. Ooh. A creative form of treatment or execute them. No, please. Creative form of traditional excuse them. Please destroy their notes. Ooh. Scientist dies. Scientist dies. Let's continue the loop. Who are you anyway? Ooh, bloody no. So that's what you look like now. Didn't we have someone like you before? There are species out there, or am I just... Are you truly a new species, or are you... Read you in a second. I'm looking for something. Yes. Ooh, so I wonder if it will be some sort of connection with them, possibly. Now, Cybrex artifacts found. Archaeologists found traces of former Cybrex activity inside our space. Request the support of one of our science vessels. Where?
Situation log updated.
Stations, we are waiting. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Loads of that, which we should continue at some point. But we do need to actually build more research stations. So can you build any? Yes, build research stations. Build mining stations after that. New. So not a lot that's happened in this episode, but at least we're able to get something done. You should be finished in 10 months, 24 months, 82. We had a little bit of a battle, which I do want to go along, and I hate the fact that they've claimed that space now. Bugger. Oh, waiting words. Shadows in the wall. In the walls. Our setters were initially happy to make use of the buildings on the planet. Their excellent jump started the colony, but now they've grown nervous. There are rumours that the buildings may still have occupants or active security systems. Although no evidence of either has been found, some colonists insist enigmatically that there are shadows in the walls. Discourage this superstition. The buildings represent years of effort. Why take the risk? They're only buildings. Have them demolished. Oh, there's quite a lot into them, isn't there, really? Service. Yeah, that's 12. Another, yeah, that's pretty good resources going on. We'll keep it a bit, see how it goes on, I suppose. Hopefully it'll do something. Let's move you down to here, the power one. So when you're finishing, go straight to power. For a bit then. Build a power one there. Build another power one here. I know I'm using things up, but we don't really have much of a choice. We're going to need lots and lots and lots and lots of power. But your space station is almost complete. So we can lock getting solar panels as well. Estimated 2 months. So we're okay for stuff at the moment. Let's build a science station. Yes, you. I guess what you're doing, you're building another defense station. Let's plonk you here. I want to make sure that our colonies are quite secure. Alien specimens acquired. Can you do that one? No, you can't. I need better scientists, and we're basically low on power. Why don't we go along and talk to someone that likes us? So you're 95, so you like us by 95. Anybody else? It's a bit more. No. Let's go along and ask if we can have some of your power. Trade deal. We will give you that and energy credits. You give us confirm. Yes, you've said yes to that, but now we're basically low on resources now. Rivalry declared between you and you. That's not good. People are taking sides, forming rivalries. The messenger, night falls. The scientist has now recreated the genetic heritage of the messenger species. Without stopping to ask anyone's opinion, they have also created highly contagious terrestrial agent, whatever that is, stalks our worlds. Under its influence, our primary species falls into a cryptic coma and emerges a day later as the messenger species. This is causing it to stay to stay. Whatever that is. No extreme. This has gone too far. Now we end it. Control the outbreak. That was, shall be, will change. Bring me a sample of the agent. This will transform our entire species. All pops on the capital planet will be converted, but there it will end. So you can either turn the entire species into something new, or we cannot. Thus Earth itself would be transformed. Or our entire species would. It doesn't say we get anything if we turn it, so it's not a good thing or bad thing. We just look like them. Let's contain the outbreak. Faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Republic, led by the scientist. They call themselves the Vanguard. Their members have been pushed hard for us to assist their military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Did we ask them to go along and do that?
Construction
I
complete.
think we did. Is that the entire homeworld that's now been changed? Yes, they have. It doesn't really change much though, does it? Happiness 40%. Full citizenship. Ugh. But I'm actually going to end it at here now. Let's pause it. That's going to end it here, because we've basically done quite a bit. We've set up a few stations, we've been working on our new colony. Speaking of which, where is our new colony? Not it. Not it. Where's our new colony gone? There you are. Spaceport. Let's get you some solar panels. So yeah, we've got a new spaceport in place. We've got a bit further in our loop. A new species has been made because of the messenger. That is in itself is concerning. And they've now dominated the entire homeworld. Wonderful. Oh, I can get power from here. Any of our construction ships in the area? Oh yeah, we're lacking resources. We've got to rebuild that back up now. But yeah, we're going to end it here. And like I say, we've done that much so far. We've worked a bit of defences, done a colony, got a new species on the old homeworld, which I don't know if is a good thing or bad thing. I'm hoping it wasn't a bad thing only turning the homeworld into it. I don't think it would have changed much. I wonder if it'll actually go on more planets though. Sort of like pops. That's the question. But yeah, like I say, we're going to end it here now. Hopefully that will be okay. Like I say, hopefully there'll be more action next time. And I'm really thinking of getting annoyed with these people because they keep getting close to us. And I think we'll go along and actually attack them, build the fleet up a bit more. We'll just combine them both and attack them. Quickly nab this territory, because I don't think there's anything useful in there. So, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, hope you liked, and I'll see you next time. Bye!